Yo, what up, though? What up? What up? What up? Welcome. We are tuned in live right now. We getting it in, man. I appreciate everybody showing up. You already know what it is. This is CTVRadio, the hottest indie radio station here on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. We get it in, man. So come catch this vibe. You heard? Tonight's going to be a dope night. We have a special guest in the building. This young man is on his way to stardom, ladies and gentlemen. He is absolutely on his way to stardom. Met this young man on TikTok. The best part about it is that he was glue of radiant beams, my friend. And when I say this, I mean it, man. He came in very humble and very ready to be like, look, bro, I'm ready now. I kind of started this thing back a couple years ago, but I wasn't even taking it serious. Now I'm taking it serious. And then all of a sudden I kept seeing the chat come on. Yes, he is. That's what he gonna do. Watch, we on our way to the top. She wasn't really that ratchet like that, but not at all, actually. She was very professional about it. His sister D Hines. And you guys are like, who are these people? Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. I'm telling you, man, that this man was definitely something amazing. What up, G? I see you, baby. Appreciate you coming in. But nonetheless, I'm going to tell you the music is absolutely phenomenal. So today we're going to get to sit down with a young man that is doing his thing out in South Carolina. He's on his way to stardom. I must tell you, it's going to be fire, man. His name is AllIsWell. His name is AllIsWell, man. I want to give you guys a quick song before we hop into him, before we bring it up. This was his first single out, man. When he pulled up onto my platform on TikTok, he said, "Big bro, I got a song. It just came out. I'm back in the game. Tell me what you think about it." So you guys are first to hear it here on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. This song is called "Belong to You" here on CTVRadio, man. Come catch this vibe, you heard?
Girl, I'm ready to go all the way. If you let me, girl, I wanna get you out of here. If it's desires, I can take you there. Do you right? Girl, I know you said that you ain't had no good love in a whole time. But tonight I promise I'ma make sure you know it's all mine. We can go drive around, do whatever position you say you like. Won't stop while I look in your eyes. I promise to take my time when I kiss it slow. Hold your legs up, girl, while you lose control. Pin you down so you can't go nowhere. Go around for a round, another round. I promise to take my time, I show you. We belong to, we belong to, we belong to. I ain't trying to stress you out here like the guys. Just a real nigga about to fuck. We belong to, we belong to, we belong to, we belong to. I ain't trying to stress you out here like the guys. Just a real nigga about to fuck. Ain't no games, baby, I just want you next to me. Feeling some type of way when you put your hands on me. We can walk hand in hand right out the door. After the dance floor, what you waiting for? The way you move that thing got me so mesmerized. And I can't wait to see what's in between those thighs. Something so heavenly. Just bring out the devil in me. You can't deny. You're denying, baby. 545. I can think of ways to make you come. We belong to, we belong to, we belong to, we belong to. I ain't trying to stress you out here like the guys. She's a real nigga about to fuck. We belong to, we belong I ain't trying to stress you, you let me guess. You's a real nigga, but a real nigga, but
Yeah, man. Welcome in, my guy. His name is AllIsWell. Go ahead and tap in with him, man. What up, though, my
Blessings and
brother?
peace to y'all, man. How y'all doing, man? Blessings and peace,
Man,
man. How y'all doing?
amazing. Blessings to you, Brody. How you holding up right now?
Man, all is well. I can't complain. I won't complain. You feel me?
That part. Well, nonetheless, I'm
Yeah.
excited and happy that you're here on the platform with us today. That was your first single out. It was called "Belong To." Man, it is such a great song. One thing I love, I'm a huge R&B neo fan head to the core, and that right there brought back a lot of like classic sounds for me. But before we hop into that, the mechanics of the song, you and your artistry, how about you talk to us a little bit about who you are and where you from? Let the community know who you are, my friend.
Yes, I'm all is well, man. I'm right here in Columbia, South Carolina, in the Carolinas, man. 803-864-843, man. I represent the whole entire state. I done lived in certain parts, so I've adopted different cultural swings, from the Carolinas. I've been doing music for, man, since a youngin', man. But like me and you talked before, man, I didn't take music serious at first. I was doing a lot of background for everybody, like as far as like just giving in my little creative flows and thinking this, trying that, back when I ain't have as much confidence into doing music. But I knew I wanted to do music, tried to go to school for it. Did go to school for it, and then just lo and behold, man, it just, I had a time of my life like everybody does. And from that time emerged All Is Well. I mean, honestly, the people gave me this name. People were calling me this. I wasn't even going by that. So that's kind
That
of
was
where,
in
if you get on certain platforms like Apple right now, it's probably the only one where it's got Shakur W, because I wanted to go with Shakur because that's my real name, No fabrication with that. My mom named me after Tupac, so she already knew her son was gonna love music, whether it was rap, R&B, whatever. I growed up with it. And I was like, I'm gonna be Shakur. I'm gonna be Shakur. Looked it up. It's a lot of Shakurs doing music. So I need to be something else. And the people gave me All Is Well. I just had it as my handle. Lo and behold, they was like, nah, hey, I heard you say your name Shakur, but you All Is Well, bro. I love your energy. And I was like, you right.
now. What sparked All Is Well? Was it like a nickname? What is the background to that?
Man, honestly, man, like I said, we all have times in our lives where we kind of hit rock bottom. At that time when I hit rock bottom, I was just like, man, I think I had my name as like Shakur 2 times. It was like I was Shakur 2 times, like the better version of the Shakur the first time. So I was Shakur 2 times, and then I was just like, man, I don't want to do the Shakur thing. Like, let me do something different. I was like, I ain't gonna complain. I'm me. All is well. I won't complain. I was like, hold on, all is well. I'm gonna just go with All Is Well. So when people look at me, if they at me, then it's gonna say All Is Well. So somebody asks me, how you doing? All is well. My name. I'm not gonna complain, and it just flowed ever since.
Gotcha. So that was kind of like a plain signature phrase for you. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
how you holding up? You like, bro, all is well. I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm doing the best I can. Say
That's
less,
right.
right? I like that because I got a slogan like that, but they wouldn't. I hope they don't call me slow motion better than no motion, all motion, good motion. That's my hope.
Hey, I do say slow motion better than no motion. Hey, the turtle win the race.
That part. So when they ask me, I'm like, man, look, it's slow motion, but hey, it's better than no motion. All motion is good motion. You hear me?
Nah, for
So
real. I use that a lot.
It's a blessing to see where you come from and how you've been doing it. So in your backup phase, when you were singing backup, what did you find that you were like the brighter light of the source, or was it like someone that nudged you to say, bro, you top notch, man. You don't need to be in the background. What was it?
I'm gonna be honest. I think everybody around me in my circle, my pack, was kind of telling me like, bro, you need to do this. I was the only one holding myself back from it. I was like, nah, bro, like I want to do music, but I grew up nervous. Now I grew up nervous or shy, should I say. And so when I started thinking about different things in my life, the only reason why I didn't do it or pursue it is because I was scared. Like at the end of the day, or I was shy. Shy can be looked at in two different ways, and in other way, well, more than two different ways. But like ultimately, being shy just kind of made me stagnant. And like I said, when I hit rock bottom and I thought about what I wanted to do, who I wanted to be, who I am, what I enjoy, I was like, I can't be that person and be holding back. So my people was like, bro, you got to get back to what you love. You got to get back to what you enjoy doing, bro. You love music. Why don't you be your own artist? Why are you, what I'm saying, doing different things that you like? It sound good to them, but it don't sound good to you. Do your own artistry, be your own artist, and make sure all your stuff that you like sound to you, because people gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got an ear for it, but you got to believe
Absolutely.
that. So that's how that happened.
Absolutely.
That's how that happened. Yeah.
So when you jumped in, was it instantly like, oh, I'm a singer, I like singing, like you didn't try rap or blues, country? Like what made you, because you in the Bible Belt necessarily. So there's a lot of ways, a lot of places you could have went with your artistry. What made you kind of stick with or go with R&B?
Man, because I love R&B. I grew up on R&B. My mom was big. Like I said, she loved Tupac. She loved, hardcore rap. But like R&B was like probably what I heard the most, from like, the OJs to Mary J. Blige 112 to, man, Usher to Luther Vandross, Babyface. Like it was always around me. Five Heartbeats. Like that's the stuff I was like, man, that soulful stuff, man. I really love that energy. Make you want to be a good person, want to go home, Earth, Wind, and Fire, make you want to dance. Like that stuff is so timeless. So like when I thought about like rap is timeless too. But ultimately I knew what my path was. I like intentions. My intentions is always positive. I don't want nobody to listen to what I got. Not saying all rap is like that, but majority is that, hardcore rap, and that's what I enjoy the most, honestly.
Okay.
But I was like, if I want people to understand who I am and what I care about the most, it's gonna be positive love, get back to, just being with a woman, treating your woman with respect, and vice versa for a woman treating a man, etc.
Man, y'all hear this, man?
I thought about being a rapper, man. Now I thought about being a rapper. I used to, like, back in the day in high school, middle school, like for people that knew me, like they always know me to be at the lunch table, hitting the table, like coming up with funny songs. Like we had H-Pack, man. Like we used to have them little tests, man. I had a whole jam about like how I didn't care about this test. I wanted to get out of school. I hated school, like, and people used to run it to the ground, like, so to the point where I was freestyling that I never remember what it was, but the people remembered. So I had a mad people telling me like, bro, you got to do it. But I just never believed in myself to do it as a singer, because I was like, I don't know how I sound. I don't know if I like how I sound. I don't know if I should be doing this.
Right.
But like I said, my strong support system, man. You see how my sister rode for me right now, and others that I just met along the way, man. It's crazy. They threw me out here, and I was like, for people to believe in me like that, I gotta have something. So I'm go for it.
You have to. And here's the best part about it, is that when you have a team, you're able to make moves that you not necessarily can make on your own, because they're getting you in front of other people that you just can't reach solo. You know what I mean? And that's the best part. But also, as long as they stay true to you, right? As long as they stay true to you and be a non-yes man, it can help you propel your they can change your trajectory, right? You gotta be open and honest with you feel me? And I think your sister might be the ones that's like, for real, and she'll let you know ASAP, like, nah, that's trash. Go back to the drawing board.
Not for real. Hey, and it's not just her. You just only see her. You see what I'm saying?
That part. Exactly.
Like, I got other people. My people don't play. They'll tell me straight up. My mama tell me straight up. My mama heard Belong To. She's like, yeah, I like that, but real nigga, fuck, what? She's like, my son, my auntie was like, I like this, but I had to turn that down because I'm used to wiping your butt. Like, you still my nephew. Ain't no way I'm finna listen to that, but it sound good. And then before I knew it, like, they was like, nah, I like that. Like, but ain't no way. So yeah.
Oh, I dig that, man. I dig that to the utmost, bro. So like we said, he's been in it for a minute, man, and we've jumped into 2 tracks. Normally, when you see an artist, kind of jump in the way you have, you typically have a lot in the bag and you just start releasing kind of randomly. But it seems to be like you're using everything right now and you're kind of current. Let us know about your writing style. How did you come upon making Belong To, which is the first song we play on the way in? We have another song to play later, but I kind of want to know about Belong To. What got you writing that song today?
Man, Belong To, how that came about. So I wrote that song probably going on 2 years now.
Okay.
When I thought about belong to, honestly, I freestyled it. I think I like when I'm on the phone with my sister, I'll be playing with words or playing with things or saying things to different people, and I'd be like, "Oh, you belong to? Who you belong to?" And I start thinking about in what case would you want somebody to be like, "Hey, that belong to me. You belong to me." And that's what I thought about. It's like somebody out here trying to make love to their woman, somebody out here wanting their man to make love to them. They're like, I belong to that guy, or she belonged to me. So
Facts.
honestly, belong to came about in that moment. Like I thought about moments where I felt like that. Like everything I do is with intention. So,
Oh, so
go
so
ahead.
is it safe to say that you was talking to somebody? You got it intention.
Man, in that moment, hey, in that moment, or if you ever experience, you heard, and it's like,
Yeah,
hey, this is, I ain't playing around with that. I think soul ties are a real thing. So, to say the least,
absolutely.
if I'm doing anything, it's definitely with that intention. It's not by mistake for the most part. Um, but yeah, no, I thought about that, and then I thought about, people around me, like, the music we hear now is like B's, O's, and
Yep, yep, yep.
F nigga and all that. I'm like, man, I didn't want to do that. So I wanted to kind of bring that explicit feel to it. So I used the
Sure.
word fuck versus saying like real man about the cut BT type deal. I brought it to
Right,
where I
right.
was like, why would a guy listen to this? He don't want to hear me, all is well singing, this girl belong to, and she dancing to it, and like, oh, I like all is well is nice. So I thought about, but a man want to hear himself or want to hear his woman call her, that's a real nigga. You like, that's a real dude.
Hey,
All right, so now if a man hear it, like how we hear it's like, hey, I'm a real, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it down. Yeah, you belong to me. You like that song, he's singing it, but I'm singing that. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying
And
that
so
part.
a woman as a queen, she want to feel like that. She want to feel protected. She want to feel like I can make love, but we can switch it up a little bit. You could be aggressive with me, you know what I'm saying? In a respectfully way. So belong to really came about, honestly, from all those intentions, me thinking about that piece, belong to. Um, and it just
Dang.
happened, man. That was the first song, honestly. Like I said, after coming out of my little hole, my little cave, my homeboy was like, he had me on a couple of songs. We did about 7 to 12 tracks. And then he was like, bro, you don't never, like, you coming here and you singing all the stuff I want. You ain't even writing. You kind of just giving me these ad libs. You giving me these fillers. But, bro, why don't you write your song? Like, you ain't wrote nothing. I was like, nah, bro, I write all the time. I just don't share it. So he was like, bro, let me hear what you got. Like, let me hear one thing that you got that you feel good about. And I was like, man, actually, I just wrote this song a couple of days ago, man. I didn't get the beat for it. Like, this beat that I got now is a beat that I picked up on after the fact, but the beat that I had before was very similar. And actually, this beat that we got now really works. But literally, we had some extra time in the studio, and he was like, bro, hey, spend this hour, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Like, I want you to get out of what you in. I want you to go hard. So do that. And next thing I know, he was like, hey, no, that's hard. And I was like, bro, listen, I got 2 verses for it. But because of what you did, bro, out of love, I want you on it. So J Dog, that's my dog.
So that's the second verse, right?
That's my dog.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's classic right there. But first and foremost, before we move forward, I want to let y'all know something, right? There's different type of people or artists that's out there. Let's think of it this way. People like Michael Jackson, because he was an entertainer. He was able to dance and he was a great vocalist. People love Prince because he was also a great entertainer and an amazing vocalist as well. But not only that, Prince was a singer-songwriter. You're a different caliber when you're able to be a songwriter as well as a singer. Prince created other groups because he couldn't get out or convey his other messages that was inside of him. So he created a Sheila E. He created a Time. And he created these other groups because those were the songs that he knew that he couldn't get across. Now, the reason why I go there is to say this. My man, All Is Well said, I wrote the song because in a manner I can't say this word or that word. I can, but I'd rather say this or that because I I want the man to feel a particular way while he's singing it to the mate or his girl or whoever. I want the queens to also be able to sing it to say, I want you to do that. That puts you in a caliber of a singer-songwriter. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're writing with intention, but you're also being able to convey a story and a feeling that a lot of people in this game can't do. There's a lot of performers. There's a lot of people that do right, but there's not. What up, though, my family? I see you, journalists. But there's not a lot of people that are able to convey a story or put concepts together and think of others while making it. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you're able to do that, I put mad love to you, man, and keep going. Hey, no doubt, Duran. I got you, man. Right now, you guys are tuning to one dope interview. I got my man AllIsWell in here. Make sure you go ahead and follow him on all platforms. It's AllIsWell _2 times. You can catch it on all platforms across. Yeah, his medic data is done respectfully. You hear me? But right now, we just listened to one song that was called Belong To, and we just heard a great story about how that became of, and then we have a new song that's out. We're going to get into that one here pretty soon. Before we move on to that, I want to ask questions about you and your social media. I'm noticing that you're just joining the world. It seems as if as you created your career, you kind of cleaned everything out and just left it to AllIsWell, and now you're moving that to the forefront. What made you make that decision and that move and start brand new?
Man, honestly, man, so if you see my logo back here, man, like you know, like I said, being in that space that I was in, it's almost like lighting up sage, man. I was like, you know, I don't want to hold on to things. I don't know if everybody is, man, but Big, you always be talking about that Avatar state. I've been wanting to ask you for a long time. Have you watched like the Avatar, the cartoon?
Not the cartoon, but
you saw the other.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, in this cartoon, I'll be telling people today I'm a big little geek or whatever on different things.
You're talking about my man's that before you go in, you're talking about Airbender. All right, perfect. Continue.
Yeah. Well, in that phase, like I was watching that, like I watched that a lot. I even got my kid watching it or whatever, right? And literally, they have a part in there where they talk about opening chakras, but they don't talk about it as opening chakras. They talk about it as opening, you know, the elements in your body, but that's what they're referring to. As I read the story online and the person that wrote the show, but literally it's one part in the phase where they was talking about the heart chakra and being able to open up and receive all the new blessings that come in, but you got to be able to let go of things. So everything that I ever had on my page, everything that like meant something, whether it was here, whether I really wanted it and it's gone, whether it's still here after the fact, I just erased it. You know what I'm saying? I just erased it because what's gonna be is gonna be. My mom always just say, like, what's for you, nobody can't take it away. My sister and them said that. And I had in that time frame, I had a real problem with not letting go of things that was bad for me, things that was really good for me, or I thought was good for me in that moment. So literally that's what happened. Like I was literally like, hey man, I'm changing my life. For people that knew me, I'm not that person 10 years ago. I'm not that person when I was 5. I'm not that person in high school, middle school, out of college, you know, in past relationships. I'm a different person. And so, like I said, emerge AllIsWell, emerge me, you know, being able to cleanse and start over fresh and they're able to see who I am. I look at a lot of celebrities right now, they clean their pages too. Why do they do that? Because the music that they had then, they don't want you to be attached to it so much. That way you don't open up. That's why we look at what Drake put out now. People won't even open their ears to hear it. It's actually pretty great.
But here's the thing. Like I've been telling a lot of people and a lot of artists that come through on my platform is that you need to be able to be diverse. You need to be able to stretch yourself and still be good at it. And what Drake is doing, and I'll say this with any artist that sonically knows music. I know how to make it, and I know how to do it, but you know music and understand music. Like I have a person in the chat that's over on Facebook, and they said, I want music to feel that shit. Like I want to feel that shit. I want to feel music, right? And you know how to do that, you win. I.e. that people might not like techno, right? And no one will want to dance to it. If I would put on a certain beat that's above 128 or 118 beats per minute, it will automatically make your body move. Nothing you can do about it because it's aligned with parts of your chakra, like we were just talking about, right? Those are type of energies and frequencies that we work with. So while we don't like what Drake has ventured off into, he knows what's sonically good and what's well produced and put together for what's coming up next, right? He's opening you guys up, because that's what music does. Gives you new messages and new understanding. Whether you take it in or not, I don't know. But the way Drake is set up, he's going to be playing on all radio stations because he's Drake. It doesn't matter, right?
Automatic.
And I'm glad we kind of ventured down this area because you did something with this new single. You did something.
Yeah. Hey, you don't even understand. So look, before you even get into that, right? That's why I didn't. What we was talking about earlier, as far as me being a rapper, R&B artist. I was thinking about that over the last couple of days, man, as I'm putting together my project, completing everything, because it's on the way, right? So I'm dropping Belong To, and S2S is literally a part of that same EP. But the songs that you're gonna see on it is gonna really make people be like, well, he could do that too. Well, I got freedom to do whatever I want to do. You know, as far as I go to that next level, I get to hear and build my audience around stuff that I like. I love music. It don't matter if it's jazz. It don't matter if it's that techno. It don't matter if it's reggae. It don't matter if it's Afrobeat. You know, it don't matter, like Spanish, you know, bachata music. Like, I love music. I love music. So I want to eventually make one of those. You see what I'm saying? So like, I'm an artist. And maybe one day I might rap. I don't know. I'm not trying to pursue that just yet. I want to use my voice because I think my voice is my real instrument as far as singing, you know, melody type of deal. But honestly, I love music. I love music. And like we just talked about, Janae Aiko, you know, her project was around chakras, you know?
Yeah.
All the instrumentals that she used, that's what she used to help build that stuff. And that's why you can just feel it and get into whatever that emotion is, because she learned how to study. She studied that stuff.
You study that shit, bro. If you're gonna get into it and do it. Absolutely, man. Again, if you guys are just joining, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, as well as TikTok, and we're doing a live interview here with AllIsWell. This young man is straight out of South Carolina, 2 singles out, pure fire. He's bringing or he's giving life to R&B again. Soulful voice, pure talent. Before we get into this next new single, or this new single, I should say, I want to ask you this question, my friend. How did you know you could sing? People try singing all the time, and people, you know, hold some notes here and hold some notes there. But how did you know? Not because people was telling you, because you talked about it. You dealt with fear, you dealt with the shyness. How did you know? Like, I know I just don't like being in front of people yet. Take a step back. How did we know that we knew how to sing well?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. Some days I have my days. Right now, currently, what I say is that people love the music. So when they hear that music and they hear my voice, and I know that's genuinely my voice, like I sing the songs without the track, just so people can hear. Like at my shows, I'll sing it without the track because I don't want people to be like, "Oh, that's a lot of tune. He don't really sound like that." I shocked this lady when she was like, "Oh no, that's him. Oh, he sound like that. You know, the tune's just there to make it crisp. That's him." But when I went to school, like we did like a live band. I was real nervous about it, and my teacher was like, "Do you know you have a beautiful voice?" I was like, "Nah, you just saying that because you a teacher and I'm pursuing music." She was like, "Nah, seriously." She was like, "You have how you talk is raspy, but when you sing, you can sing pretty much tenor to almost like alto soprano type of deal. You know, like you have a very lovely falsetto voice." And when I was younger, my cousin used to say it all the time. She'd be like, "But these are my people." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing different outside of my mom then, but I never was saying with them for real. My mother just came to my very first show, and tell me like, "Oh, you can." My aunt and my family then was like, "Why are we just finding this out?"
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? My family plays sports, football, basketball.
Right.
We big people, so they like, hey, we doing sports, man. We ain't do no singing. But my father knew I loved doing music. Rest in peace. And my pops knew I wanted to do music. My grandmother knew I wanted to do music. Like when I went to school, man, I was talking about doing business administration because my grandmother had a business. I wanted to run and franchise it. Like I knew I wanted to do something for my family, but I didn't know what that was. So I was kind of like adopting everybody else's dream or whatever talent they had and just kind of put my leadership skills to the test with that. And my grandma was like, man, you got to do your dream. You get one life. What you gonna do? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? You can easily do this, but that ain't gonna be the same thing, man. Like it's gonna feel different. You're not gonna love it for a long time.
Yes,
I love music. I always have.
Man,
always
you know
have,
what?
man. So,
What's so
Go ahead, bro.
dope and what's so a blessing is hearing you echo the same sentiment that Caitlin Destiny was talking about last week, right? We had
Exactly.
Caitlin Destiny on Beautiful Soul, but she's also saying the same thing. And if you guys remember, and if not, it's okay. Make sure you go and run it up on YouTube. The interview was up on YouTube of last week, and she spoke to the same sentiment of saying, like, hey, look, I went to college. I have a degree in business or accounting. I have a job and all these things. But at some point, I had to stop doing all of that because it didn't make me happy. Music made me happy. Writing my songs made me happy. Performing them made me happy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to travel so I can create content and find things to write about. And I'm going to sing my heart away. And I'll go back to work if I need be. But until then, I'm going to do what I like, and that's doing this. And that's kind of what you're echoing right now. And I can do nothing but hope. That's some OG shit.
You can always find a job. You can always go back and you can always, these franchise jobs ain't going nowhere. They want people that don't, you know, it's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. Let me say that.
It's nothing wrong with you doing what you do if you do it.
That's right. But if you got a vision that you want to power your business and it ain't coming through like some type of legacy that, you know, your people got that bread, then work that 9 to 5 and, you know, pay your bills like you need to and take that extra money and put it in your dream because it'll work if you work it. It only works if you work it. So, you know, yeah.
Sheesh. All right, man. You know, we got to get into it, man. We spoke about it just a little bit. And by golly, G Wild, bro, I'm not going to joke to you. When we're done with the song, you're going to have to give us damn near every bit of like knowledge you got about this song, how it came to be, what made you, like, how, bro? Because you did something with this song. Every time I play this song, trust and believe, when I met this young man on TikTok, talking to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, when I met this man on TikTok, we instantly got a quick little bond. And he was like, bro, I absolutely love your platform and how you're bringing light to us indie artists. This is a safe space, I feel, and I'm going to bring all my music to you first. I was like, man, everybody been saying that. And then one day, I had an email come in. He said, Big, you going to love it. I say, stop playing. He's like, I'm not playing with you, Big. You're going to be the only place that got it. I mean, I let a couple people in my camp here, maybe a couple of Wolfpack. Shout out to the Wolfpack in the building. You see, maybe a few Wolfpack. But then he was like, you're the only one that got it. You can play it as much as you want. Then he went back on his live, and I was over in the live, and he was like, if you want to hear the new song, the only place you can get it is on CTVRadio. That's it. And we played that mother. We played that mother at least 2 to 3 times a stream. At least 2 to 3 times a stream. Every time I
hear it, you know, I'll be late.
All right, you come in right on time.
I'll be late. People say, yeah, some people be like, hey, bro, I just heard that song go there. Like, that's fire. I'd be like, you playing? I'm going to slide over there real quick.
Yeah. But nonetheless, I'm a little long-winded on this, but you guys gonna understand it. Because every time I play it, there's just moments in the song that literally ignite my insides where my music lies. You know, so where my love of music sits inside of my soul, every time that song come on, it just ignites like this. And I'm nonetheless, man, you know we got to play the drop for it, man. So here on CTV Radio, I'm going to stop talking. Go ahead and get into it, man.
You ready?
Oh, yeah.
It's CTV Radio. Live. In the mix. With Biggie. This is it. Get ready for another CTV Radio world premiere. Mic check. As night creeps over the city, your boys are about to go ahead. Hey, yo, Biggie, spin that. Live in the mix. You are now in the mix. CTV Radio exclusive.
I see a movie. Me gotta keep me honey, let's get groovy. She caught me staring at her like a movie. I told her back it up like I'm Juvie. Girl, you look good when you back. Feeling all I used to back. I got good truth, not to make you magic. On the replay, bitch, run it back. The night is young, everybody wants to party. I'm drunk to go, don't get me started. I just want to take my hand and tight. It is about to take control of you. What we can do is magical. Girl, don't be so irrational. Let's not beat around the bush, let's get right to it. Let me stand back watching you do it. Rock with me, baby, side to side. Oh, baby, left to right. Rock with me, baby, catch this vibe. Rock with me, baby, side to side. Oh, baby, left to right. Rock with me, baby, catch this vibe. I love you by my I love you, I'm not don't get me started. I just wanna dance with ya. Take my hand on tight. Let this vibe take control of ya. What we can do is magical. Girl, don't be so irrational. Let's not beat around the bush, let's get right to it. Let me stand back watching you do it. Oh, baby, love to ride. Rock with me, baby, catch this ride. Rock with me, baby, side to side. Oh, baby, love to ride. Rock with me, baby, catch this ride. I love you by my I love you by myself.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Side to Side. All is well, aka Shakur W. On Apple, all other platforms, you'll be able to find them as All Is Well. One word, man. All is well.
All is well.
Word. They're going crazy over there. At least I am, man.
Trying to stay out of it for not being so groupie.
Damn, that's Talk to us about Side to Side, brother. Let us know the ins and outs of Side to Side
if you can.
Man, listen, I like I said again, I listen to a lot of music, man. So like, as me just opening up my ears, seeing what people listening to, what they gravitating to, what I've always loved. I've always loved reggae. Like Bob Marley is one of my biggest influences around music, So I was like, one point in time, I was like, man, I am going to make a reggae song, real true to the ground of that. But this Afrobeats thing going right now is amazing. Like a lot of people ain't been doing it or hasn't listened to it a lot. It's kind of developing where it's like big now because you got David. You got a couple of different little artists that's kind of coming around. I'm bad with their names, but I love that music. I know how it makes me feel. And when I heard this instrumental, when I heard this beat, it gave me that feel. And and how I do my writing process and everything is I don't think about what I'm trying to, portray. I just let it kind of just flow out. I put my voice memos on and I
Okay.
just say whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I just go at it like that. I think Wayne talked about that one time. He's like, he don't write his stuff. He just go in the booth and do it. I don't got that type of bread. You heard? So let me hit the voice memos. Let me
Perfect.
do it that way. And so literally, man, side to side, literally came around that. And I'm gonna be honest, man. My daughter was big on that. My daughter
Right.
is it, man. My daughter, like side to side, honestly, like, I'm talking about being, with this woman, I like engaging with her, just kind of giving the energy, but the whole intention around it is just like, I love being around you and I want you to feel
Mm,
good. So I thought about
mm,
this song. I want you to feel good. I want you to know that I like being side to side with you. Like, it's no
mm.
better feeling knowing that you got a counterpart beside you or somebody that really enjoy and love you and you dancing with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Even
sir.
if you can't
Yes, sir.
dance, think about a lot of people that can't dance, but to get
They
out there
dance,
with
man.
their partner and dance.
And they go for it like nobody else in the room, man. Like they don't even care, and they just doing their thing.
No,
Yeah, man.
for real, it don't matter the tempo, it don't matter nothing. They're slow, fast, whatever. And this just felt good to me. So when I wrote it, man, and shout out to Days on 85, that's my partner. This is another guy that believed in me from a long time ago. My project to kind of talk about that too, without going off subject. That's what it's gonna be. Is you're gonna see a lot of people that I think a lot of times with indie artists, sometimes we don't support one another in the way
Oof,
we jump on each other's tracks.
right.
And Big, that's why I really love what you're doing. And I told you that you give people a platform that they can come to, share, get the reviews, and it's honest feedback, criticism, and it's love. It's not trying to clown you. It's not saying, hey, you probably shouldn't do that. It's like maybe you need to think about where you want to go and revisit, you know what I'm saying, your creative ideas, because some people gonna like it, everybody not gonna like it. So to kind
Absolutely.
of say the least, when
Absolutely.
I wrote Side to Side, there's two versions of it. The first
Okay.
one, I did not have a Jamaican accent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I did things. And then Days was like, bro, you gotta open your shirt up, bro. You like to go to the island. So in the studio, he like, bro, take your hair down. I'm like, you right. He like, bro, you rocking, but take your hair down and feel your locks, bro. How you feel? I was like, bro, that's energy right there. He say, do
Facts.
that. So
Yeah.
that's what happened, bro. That's what happened. And literally, like, I got into that whole side to side. Like, I had the words, but we changed words around. We flipped a couple things. We moved a couple people off of it on it. And it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Bruh,
That's one of my ones.
you created a symphony, man. Like I was on live last night, and towards the end there, I was hopping off, and D Hines was in the building. And if anybody don't know, that's his sister. Also seems like his marketing manager because she's everywhere with it. You feel me? But what was so special was to me was, and I was speaking just purely from the heart. I go, this song to me will be your Chris Brown, will be your Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, will be your Prince, Purple Rain. You feel me? Like you will create other hits. Like don't get me wrong, you will be phenomenal and big, but this will be one. And maybe I'm speaking too early in your career, but I feel like this is going to be the one because it can be played whenever, however, and in any climate, and everyone can accept this song. You know what I'm saying? It can be done for a prom dance. It can be done for a kid's. You know what I'm saying? Because the content in it isn't all too explicit. All it's saying is that I enjoy you by my side. Let's rock left and right. Like there's nothing harmful in that.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean? So I find that
and I'm
this
gonna
song
say
will
this
be
before you get too far. Catch this vibe, man. CTVRadio. Every time you put on music, what you say? Come catch this vibe. I like, hey, when I was writing my stuff, I was like, oh, I'm catching that vibe. That's what Big when we talk about. Hey, I gotta let him know because he gonna get this one. Catch this vibe, man. My dog, this intentions. Listen, hey, man, shout out to you, bro.
You right with intention, my man.
Yes, Lord. So that was the intention. On top, I want people to feel that vibe. I was like, hey, I also want to give a public shout out to CTVRadio Big, man. This the next one. Hey, we going hard with it.
Will, I tell him now, hashtag Will's up. I appreciate that, man. I echo the sentiment every single time, dog, that I really appreciate, and I'm very humble to it, man, because to me, that's everything to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually currently working on getting that trademark. So you guys watch out. That catch this vibe, one word will be trademarked by yours truly. So I'm working on it. Might not should have said that on the internet, but oh well, who cares? I'm working on it. We'll beat y'all to it. But nonetheless,
it'll be done tonight.
Right, I got to get it done tonight. Nonetheless, I love your direction. I love your capabilities, but not only that, your compassion for the music. So now we're building a brand along yourself. Like I speak this a lot. CTV Entertainment, absolutely. We built this. You're building this brand at this point. I speak this a lot on a lot of the shows when I am doing particular reviews on artists that are on their way, and they're still indie, and they're really fresh. They're wet behind the ears. And it's like you need to make sure that your metadata is done well. When I speak about metadata, that's your name, that's who you are. It needs to be either complicatedly spelled or easy to spell, but it only needs to be the way you spell it, so we can find you as a DJ or as a VJ or as a person that's conducting the music, right? We need to be able to find you with ease. And what I love is that you're creating that brand for yourself. Let us know what 24 Wolfpack or what the Wolfpack is all about. Because I keep saying 24-hour because that's what you started with. But now you've moved to you moved to Wolfpack. So talk to us about your brand and what you're starting to do with that.
Making it easy, man. So that, I mean, honestly, you said it, hitting the nail on the head, man. I started the TikTok thing, going live after I got my 1K. Found genuine people that just love to hear me talk, listen to the music I like to listen to. We get in here, we spread love, light, and positivity, man. I always catch people. Like I got my moderators in there. Hey, anybody negative speaking, take them out. I don't care if somebody was to drop something. We all like, we done seen it, right? We're like,
right, yeah.
But at the end of the day, we don't want people to feel. We want people to genuinely see how they feel, speak their mind here in a safe space. Anybody that talk to me, I want them to feel like that in a safe space. So just from I had a conversation with 6 beautiful women, man. Literally one night, we probably was on TikTok for so long, and I mean, my sister was on there, my photographer was on there, like. And I'm literally sitting out here like, man, we having a whole conversation talking about me. Like, I don't do that. I like to talk about everybody else. But like literally we was on there talking about music. We sharing music. We laughing, joking. And like, again, like look at TikTok, people in the chat. Yeah, but what makes people stay in this chat for so long? It's that energy, man. Absolutely. Energy so transferable. I don't know what those ladies are going through right now. You know what I'm saying? And I care. You know what I'm saying? So I'll talk to them, let them express themselves. Hey, what you eating today? How's your day going? Etc. You know, not many people have that person. I genuinely want to be that person for everybody if I could. I know how that is. I can't always be there, etc. Yeah. But 24 hours was what we brought. You know what I'm saying? 24 hours what we brought. It's a safe space, just like the chat. Outside of me going live, where I'm in the chat, we can go through there and we can talk to each other. How your day going? They go in there, they speak to each other. A lot of these women has already made like they're really close. Like we like one family already. So the 24 hours just so we can have access to talk to each other. You see what I'm saying? It's just a big group me that we all have in there that we talk. Then we started thinking about ways that we can use this for the brand to support the artistry because they wanted to do these things. And they was like, hey, I want to send you gifts. I want to do this. I want to do this for you. I'm like, I don't need that stuff. I appreciate it. I don't need it. But I do want y'all to feel like if you want to do that, then you can. I'm not going to shine upon it because I don't want to, block my blessings too, right? And so literally it started out 24 hours. It was just 6 of us. Now I think we 8 or 10 now. And we still got people that's joining up. But literally, what I do for the artistry of it, so they can have that exclusive right. So on TikTok, like right now, we on here. Everybody knows because TikTok goes live. But I do shows and I have tons of pictures I might not upload. They get to see all those pictures. And I got other stuff that I'm working on the back end. I get to show it to them and ask them how they honestly feel because I trust these people. I talk to these people frequently. I want to know how they feel. These are the people that's going to support my brand. And I think sometimes when people get so big, they forget about those people. I don't want to forget about those people.
Right.
And so, when we coming out with this merchandise, when we coming out with things that we want to do, music that we want to drop out, this is like my entourage, but it's not my entourage. This my pack. This my family. This my support system. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say fans because they not fans of mine. They like real life, like my family. They like my family. I might be the talent but ultimately how they are influencing my life, my music, what we doing, where we going, what pictures, what I show, what I don't show, they are helping me with that. And they didn't even know that. I'm just telling them this all now. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Love is real here. And so literally, like, go ahead.
They said, I'm sorry to cut, but somebody came in with a question here on Facebook. They said, "Are you single, bro?"
I am single.
There you go. Shit. Oh shit. I don't know if you. I think the Wolfpack might know that, but still, yeah.
Yeah, I am single, but right now, I my whole heart right now is in the music. Honestly,
Yes.
we good. I enjoy everyone, no matter what they do, where they are, how they do things. I enjoy speaking with everyone. But honestly, yeah, I'm single, man. I'm right now focused on music. And I took a lot of time off, man, trying to, be in love, find love in a relationship, man. And honestly, this one, like I said, where I erased everything to get back into who I was and what I really enjoy in my life. I want everything to happen for me organically. You know what I'm saying? So I've really been pushing just music and let it go from there.
Oh, and look, man, and you're doing a mighty damn good job at it. With all respects to your camp as well, right? We still got the Wolfpack talking about them, your sister, and the other ones that are, hiding in the back doing what they're supposed to do and making things move. So you stay well rounded, right? Continue to work on yourself as you go through the transitions and everything. So I'm excited to see where your artistry goes from here. Again, CTV Radio, myself, Biggie. I'm a fan of yours, man, and I think we build a personal relationship.
I'm a fan of yours, bro.
That part, right? So bring by your music and love all the time here, man, and you always will have a seat at the table with us. As you do know, there's a lot of great things that are beginning to happen. That's going to go on. I do have a person asking, when should we expect merch to drop?
Man, the merch, we already got the shirts going. If you guys can kind of see, finally got the logo kind of up and going. Everything's set with intentions from, if you look in your chat, of course, my name is it, but the prayer hands, because I'm Muslim, the wolf pack, our symbol right there, the wolf, just the main one, our feather turning from dark to light. The downward triangle showing that we grounded. But definitely, man, everything is symbolic. And I got so much merch on the way. Literally, I'm expecting it to hit fall time.
Gotcha.
T-shirts, hats, smell good things. I got pillows right now out already.
Right now, their son wants a pillow.
That's my brother in here. My nephew wanted a pillow. I was like, man, you're not gonna sleep with your uncle like that, right? Well, my nephew died for that.
It's Miss Crosby.
Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah. Yes, Lord.
And then, and then
he got the first shirt, man. Honestly, he got the first shirt, man. He love it. Actually, man, look, I said so much good intentions with my stuff, man. He said he went bowling with the shirt, man. And he been complaining about bowling, how it's been bad. He said, all is well. Everybody at the thing, all is well, man. All is well. They looking at the screen like, all is well. Blessings and peace to you. So that's how I want my stuff to hit for people, man. When they wear it, I want people to feel them intentions, man. So that's what it is. Like, honestly, man, he's another one of my big support systems. You don't see him much because he out in the streets with it. You know what I'm saying? He letting everybody know, y'all need to check my brother stuff out. And my sister going global, tapping, and everybody's getting banned, kicked out, etc. And then my wolf pack, like our pack, man, like literally they are doing things that I don't even know about, just doing it. Like, we up here, we stayed up all night, was dropping the stuff up. I mean, I got Sabrina doing dances, like she's a dancer, like, and it's so much more. So, like, as I find out what everybody talent is, what they enjoy doing, I let them free fall it, show it to me. I'm gonna automatically support because that's what we are. We one big family. And we all on the same dream, supporting me, and I support them in any way, shape, possible place I can. So, big man, I definitely want to shout you out, man. When you first, that you ain't even know, man, you shouted out belong to, man, and I had no intentions on doing this. I didn't know this was gonna go like that, doing shows, etc. My sister was in my ear about it. When you said it again, it was just like confirmation, and you was like, bro, I remember you was stopping that thing, shop the shit out of this. Don't let this go, bro. This ain't just regular. Like, this ain't just something that people say, I made me. It's like, bro, you have something. And then the side came, and I saw your first reaction.
Man.
Kenya's first reaction, I'm like, y'all serious? Not like seriously. everybody touch that song, they feel my intention, man. So that's what I want to do, man. That's
What you did was side to side. You set the tempo for yourself, and it's not a hard one for you to maintain. I think a lot of artists that come out, especially if they end up hitting mainstream, right? They get into the machine and end up making a giant record, and they can't support it after that because they're not that particular artist. But what's so dope is with you being an indie artist, you making everything from the jump. So your creative juices at this moment is on point, right? As long as you keep yourself clear and stay with direct intentions, you are going to outperform anything that's ever been done before because you're making a whole new path right now. You're literally driving through the woods and making a whole new path for yourself and coming out in the clear. Because with this last song, I promise to you, Brody, like I've been telling everybody, this shit is something else. We're gonna be playing it again, ladies and gentlemen. So we have he said we need some visuals for yourself. Or maybe you're talking about my visuals here. Katie Painter said, I swear once he wore the shirt for bowling. Once he wore the shirt,
you talking about my brother? Yeah, that's my sister right there. Word. Yeah, he had one. Hey, he been talking about how baby, man, I'm letting us down. He called me in the middle. Hey, bro, I got the shirt on, bro. I'm telling you, man, my people love me, and I love my people, man. So
that part.
Hey, I was happy that happened for my bro, man. I promise.
All right, here's what we're gonna do, man. I got two things for you. I got one. Or we're gonna do a this or that, and then I got a second one. I need you to talk to somebody. All right. You ain't gonna actually talk to somebody. Yeah, you're gonna talk to somebody, but you ain't gonna actually talk to somebody. It's a little different. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna run this song back one more time because you know it's a banger, man. And just so you guys know, we ain't playing around here, dog. Let's get into it. You already know how we're gonna do this one. Let's go. CTV Radio. Come on.
This is it. Get ready for another CTV Radio world premiere. Mic check. As night creeps over the city, your boy's about to go. Hey, yo, Biggie, sing that. You are now in the mix. CTV Radio exclusive.
Moving. Me gotta get behind her, let's get groovy. She caught me staring at her like a movie. I told her back it up like I'm juvie. Girl, you look good when you back. Feeling all on you, what's the back? I got good tricks, and can you match it? On the replay, DJ run it back. That night is young, everybody wants to call it. You drunk to go, don't give me started. Take my hand, let this love take control. What we can do is magical. Girl, don't be so irrational. Let's not beat around the bush, let's get right to it. Let me stand back watching you do it. Rock with me, baby, side to side. Oh, baby, left to right. Rock with me, baby, catch this. Rock with me, baby, side to side. Oh, baby, left to right. Rock with me, baby, catch this vibe. I love you by my let's rewind it. Keep my new flame, let's ignite it. We both lost love, let's find it. Nobody ride on me. Girl, don't leave me lonely. I never treat you like you're average. Girl, you know you the baddest. Everybody wanna party. You drunk and throw, don't get me started. I just wanna dance with you. Take my head no time. Let us control it. What we can do is magical. Girl, don't be so rational. Let's not beat around the bush, let's get right through it. Let me stand by watching you do it. Rock with me, baby, side to side. Oh, baby, left to right. Rock with me, baby, catch this vibe. Rock with me, baby, side to side. Oh, baby, left to right. Rock with me, baby, catch this vibe. I love you by my I love you by my side.
Man, I say every time I hear that, I hear that.
Jeez, man, that was a good one. Over on Facebook, man, they ask you. One said he could wife you. You know what I'm saying? We got somebody interested. You heard?
Yeah, well,
Ben knew you were destined for greatness or destined for this, bro. Glad to see you're finally shining.
that sound
Your
like
light, love, bro. That sound like you, bro. Brother, I got a question. This is gonna be a big one, man.
hear me.
All right, man. What will you tell this person right here? I need you to look over at the other screen. What can you tell this person now?
Yo, yo. I tell this person take that damn jacket up and drink that water and get out of that jar ASAP. Hey, take that shit down now. That's what I tell her. Who you thought you was? Whoever you thought you was, I am. Nah, man. Look, hey, man. Man, let me tell you something. Man, listen, that man right there, that dude right there, man, was going somewhere, man. He was motivated, but he was motivated for others. So I tell that dude straight up, hey, man, I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, you got older, you got wiser. I always felt like I growed up too fast, but I think it's a blessing in that, like, you know, being able to go through, do stuff early, good and bad, you know, being kind of like second oldest, you know, you kind of be forced into responsibilities that you like, man, I gotta do that, but you responsible, right? It helped grow, it helped develop me. And that person right there, man, was like, he was clowning, but he was up in that job like, hey, man, I'm gonna be the CEO of this company.
Where were you working in this time?
Man, I was working at Alltel.
Okay. Everybody sold phones. If you're a real person and a hustler, and you've been about these streets and you know the definition of grind, you sold cell phones.
Yes, Lord. And that person right there, man, honestly, he found money in selling cell phones versus sneakers, selling jewelry at K's, and doing Best Buy Mobile, where he did everybody. He focused in on one thing, and that thing turned into something great during those times, you know, kind of going into college, out of college, you know, kind of creating a life for himself to have money to do what I'm doing now. So he started it, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to as far as like money, putting that money in from the ground up. And I got to see a lot of things, understand leadership, and understand that this was not the thing that I wanted to do forever. And at one point I felt like I did want to do that. So, man, honestly, I hope, you know, that person was right on track. You got to drink your water every day. I still drink that gallon. Might not be that water right there. It's definitely, hey, might not be that water jug right there. It's alkaline water, man. Only the best water, you know. I used to drink that sink water. I drank that one out the fountain, you know, off the back. But now, man, honestly, yeah. Hey, that's crazy. Look, hey, I'm gonna hurt her. My sister, by the way. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I hate she always do that, but I got her.
Behind said, ask her about the girl with the gold hair.
The girl with the gold hair, that's her. Yeah, aggravating. She had gold hair. She was aggravating every day. Honestly, she was there. So we worked there together. Literally, every day I walked in, hey. I was not a morning person. I don't think I'm a morning person now, but I can adapt to it. She was the girl to go ahead, getting on my damn nerves every day, wanting me to smile, saying you want to ask me about the Cowboys. Bro, you watch the game? Like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. And she still does it to this day. But I will say this, man. If I don't say nothing else, that woman believe in me. You know what I'm saying? That woman got my back to the fullest. If I was to go blind, man, I would never question whatever she tell me to do, because I know everything she do is gonna be as if it was me. You know what I'm saying?
That
And
part.
vice versa, man. So I love
Hey,
my sister for all she's doing and continue doing for me.
here's what I'm gonna say. You need people on your camp that's gonna run through the wall before you do, so you can run through it with even better ease. You feel me?
That's it. Yup.
That's it. And she's willing
She
to
my
do that
eye,
right
she
now.
my eyes and ears when I ain't using them. She my
Yes,
conscience
sir.
when I ain't thinking straight. Yes, Lord. I mean, for real. My sis really is. Yeah, that's it. And my
Shout out to
pack
D
that we got
Hines.
right now. In my pack we got right now, man, you know, my everybody that's with me in my camp right now, everybody thinking from, hey, where we are, from my brother to people need to hear this, like the way he putting it at when I'm not speaking. He like, hey, bro, we need to be right here. You need to be this. Like, we just did a show for Coast to Coast Live. I knew nothing about it. He hit me like, bro, you doing this show right here. Get your stuff
Say
together. We
less.
did it. We won first place last Thursday. We
Oh,
performing in Miami
congratulations.
for a big camp and a big record company, A&R. We get to speak with 101 via. It's really nice. Like, this stuff I ain't even thought about doing. My camp is like, you need to be in these type of
Gotta be there.
spaces. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
So that's it. And my pack, they giving me ideas and saying, hey, this is what we need to do. Let me come out with a side to side dance too. I know you ain't thought about a challenge because you ain't dancing. You a two-stepper now. But I
That
got a
part.
dance move. So
I got a dance
I
move for
appreciate
you.
it. Yes, Lord.
Well, keep it working, man. I see the team doing what they do best, and that's the best part about it, is keeping you at the forefront. But not only that, you're maintaining a steady beacon of light, man. Don't doubt yourself. Don't stay weary. Stay in this confident stance that you are, and keep believing in the Most High, because they pointing you in the right direction, my man. They pointing you in the right direction, for real, for real. Before we get into this last little bit of thing that we have here, man, which is something pretty easy and pretty simple. It's just a this or that to kind of gauge you quick thinkers out there, and gauge where you are as your artist. All right, man. We played the song again. If you guys want to find it, it's on all streaming platforms. It's S to S, side to side. If you're looking for it on any other platform than Apple, you're going to search All Is Well. But if you're looking for it on Apple, it's Shakur W. That's SHAKUR space W. You'll be able to get that song in side to side. He's also streaming it here on, not streaming it, but playing it on TikTok. So follow him on TikTok. Again, it's AllIsWell _ 2 times. That's an X and a 2. You'll be able to find them on there on all platforms as well. If you want to listen to it more often, make sure you follow us here, CTV Radio on TikTok. You'll be able to catch that song streaming just about once or twice a day. That's getting certified spin, bro. I promise you. I even use
I
it as a
appreciate
cheat
it.
code. Bro. I use it as a cheat code when we doing battles, bro. When I can't find something and they use something too big, at least I know my
Yes.
people gonna be like, that's a win right there. That's that. Yeah, I'm saying? So
Yes,
definitely
Lord.
keep up. All right,
I
man. Before we get
appreciate
out
it,
of
man.
here, I got a question for you. I got 3 questions, man. And this is basically this or that. Right? When we talk about R&B, are we doing old school, new school?
Old school more vibe.
Old school, more vibe. When we still talking about R&B, are we doing Prince or Michael Jackson?
Ooh. Mike.
Mike, I like it. I like it.
Mike.
Last one, man. Last one. It's not really a this or that. What's next, man? Nothing or something?
Say again.
What's next? Nothing or something?
Man,
you got nothing next, or you got something to come? What's next?
Oh no, I got something. Yeah. We locked and loaded, man. We just right now, the biggest thing right now with what we got with my camp is exposure. So anybody that love and support what I'm doing right now, like Big's doing right now, I mean, hey, support is free. Anywhere I can support you, you let me know. I enjoy y'all coming in, liking, subscribing, sharing the lives, tapping the screen like TikTok, but also doing it in your live. Like, I think sometimes we get good stuff and we don't share because we want to be the only one to hold it.
Right.
But man, share that energy. I talk about that all the time in my lives. Share that energy, man. There's a lot of negativity going on in the world. Everything that I put in my music is shared with those intentions of positivity and light and love. So blessings and peace to all y'all. Make sure you sharing it. Make sure you like and maybe sure you subscribe and tell a friend, because it's a lot more next. I'm already ready for the fall. I'm already ready for cuffing season. We just chilling.
Ooh, not the oh
Yes, Lord.
man.
Yes, Lord. To say the
All
least,
is
yeah.
well with the cuffing season. It's a wrap, ladies
Yes,
and
Lord.
gentlemen. I need the whole thing. I need the EP and everything. I need it all, man.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah.
Mad love to you, brother. I appreciate you again, man. We're gonna sign out of here. If there's anything you want to say, one last thing to the audience and the people, this is your time. Where can they get you? Where can they find you?
Yeah.
What do you got to tell them?
All is well on every major platform _2X. Again, blessings and peace to you all. Big shout out to you, man. I love what you're doing. Anybody that's on here trying to get your music heard, wanting to get some advice, I'm always, trying to pop in and out of the live or staying there if I don't have stuff going on. But definitely big, man. I love what you're doing. I told you that a while back. I want to spend my time giving you your flowers now, bro. Everything you doing is just on point, man. And for the people that's been supporting me, I love you the most. On the people that haven't supported me yet, because you ain't caught the vibe and you caught it today, I appreciate you for joining and giving me a listen, even if you didn't like it. But if you don't like anything that I got now, wait till what I got for you next, because I've been challenging myself to people that say, if you don't like it, I'm gonna get something you like. We gonna talk about why you like the other one. So I ain't running away from nothing. I'm standing on 10 on everything. So blessings and peace to you all. Hope y'all have a great night, man. And big, take them out with that drink water, getting in that avatar state. That's what I love.
That part, you already know what it is. Guys, I appreciate you. What we're going to do here, we're going to close up here on Twitch, TikTok, not TikTok, excuse me, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. We're going to close up. All you guys come join us on TikTok and CTVRadio. You can't miss it. And then what we're going to do, we're going to do a nice little reset here on TikTok. So everybody, we're going to shut down for 5 or 10 minutes, but then we're making the party last over on TikTok. So come follow us there. It's CTVRadio. You can't misspell it. It's hard to do. But nonetheless, I'm going to leave you with this, man. As my man's been talking nothing but peace and light all day, and even through his story, I want to leave you with this. Continue to be your absolute best, because being empowered starts today. We live life, we love unconditionally, and we seek growth. When we do all 3 of those, we're in our alpha state. Stay primal and get after it. Last but not least, I'm going to leave you with this one. Protect your peace and drink water. Protect your peace and drink water. All right, man. I'll catch you guys later here on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Peace out.